Well, we are getting ready, I should say, for the FMX World Tour. And oh my gosh, Billy, that is so cool. What is that we just saw, and who is that riding right now?
What you seen there was Chad Bowman out of Stettler, Alberta, and he's just warming up, you know, getting a feel for the conditions out here with the wind. The wind plays a big role in what we do here, so yeah, that was just a little warm-up jump.
We're going to see you jump a little bit later, and we're going to see a big stunt coming up, but let's just chat a little bit about you. First of all, how exciting is it that you're going to be competing this Saturday? Because I understand that there's someone special that you're going to be competing against.
Yeah, for sure. Drake McElroy, he is, in my books, a legend in the sport and one of the most unique riders in the industry. And I looked up to him as a kid, so competing up against him is really special.
How did you get involved?
Basically attending an event just like this when I was 7, 8 years old. I went to a freestyle show and said that's exactly what I want to do, so, and here we are.
It's always impressive. Let's check out what Chad has to offer right now. Once again, the FMX World Tour happening here at Abbotsford Centre. What was that he just did?
All right, that was just a standard seat grab Indian air. So the seat grab, obviously grabbing his seat, and the Indian air switchblading his legs.
That was incredible. How did that go for you, Chad?
That went good.
That felt pretty good?
Yeah, that felt good. It's a little bit windy, but it felt good.
It's going to be all good this Saturday. Abbotsford Centre, also a pit party where you can have autographs and yeah, just get ready for the big FMX World Tour. So right now we are seeing Billy do what, Chad? This seems like it's probably a little bit like what you were doing earlier too, right?
Yeah, he's just testing out the jump, seeing how the wind is, seeing how it is in the air. And you should be able to see a trick now. It looked like it went good for him.
So this is the thing I always want, because when I'm watching guys like you ride these motocross bikes, it's super impressive, but I can only imagine what the view is like. And we'll get Billy to make his way over here again right now, because he's wearing a GoPro. What is that like from your perspective being up there?
Oh, there's no other feeling like that in the world, dude. Completely weightless. When you're like that, I just got to watch it too, you know.
Do you ever kind of get disoriented? Because I mean, when you're doing things like, you know, flips, and I don't even know the right terminology,
yeah,
but you're basically going 360. Do you ever get dizzy, disoriented?
Not really. You have your bearings about you when you're up there. You can usually tell where you're at.
When people are experiencing something like the FMX World Tour, how much involvement does the audience have when it comes to things like the scoring, for instance?
Oh, the audience is huge influence on it. The more energy you bring to it and the louder the audience is, the judges love seeing that, so.
That is fantastic. Well, things sure to be exciting. That was awesome from Billy, and thank you very much, Chad. By the way, good Alberta boys are 2 Canadians among 6 that are participating. And here we go once again. Abbotsford Centre, make your way here on Saturday, FMX World Tour. Well, ahead of the FMX World Tour, which is happening here in Abbotsford Centre on Saturday, Billy, tell us a little bit about this particular bike. How is it different than, say, a mountain bike?
Okay, well, first of all, it's a motocross bike, and for freestyle motocross, we just changed things up a little bit from stock. You know, we cut holes in the airboxes to obviously grab your seats. We do our suspension up nice and stiff. That's one of the main components, and some guys use stabilizers to keep the bars from moving around.
It seems like you'd want a stabilizer. I see the stunts you guys do.
For sure, it definitely gives a guy some peace of mind up there.
And the shocks have to be a major importance, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's basically, you could take a stock bike and put some good suspension on it, and voila, you have a freestyle bike.
That is awesome. Well, of course, Saturday is the big day here for, again, the FMX World Tour. Chad, tell us a little bit about what the fan experience is going to be like. What will people expect to see on Saturday?
Big jumps and lots of excitement. They got BMX riders coming in too from all over North America, and some of the best freestyle riders in North America as well.
Yeah, and we should point out there's actually 6 riders. You guys are our Canadian components, so good luck, because we're rooting for you for sure. I wonder how the judging works. How does the scoring work with respect to this competition?
So this competition, rather than a point system, it's more judged on crowd participation. So each rider will really work the crowds and, you know, have the crowd in their favor, or try to anyway, and at the end, it'll be basically the crowd's response will determine a winner.
So you're looking at things like difficulty of the stunts as well, right?
Yeah, for sure. You want to look at, you know, use of the bike, use of the front of the bike, side of the bike, back of the bike, everything, style, you know, crowd participation.
I love it. So the more impressive it is for the crowd, the more points you guys are going to score. Yes, make your way here to Abbotsford Centre again, the FMX World Tour. There's also a pit party where you'll get autograph signings. That happens on Saturday.